What's up, YouTubers? Today is an amazing day because we're going to talk about it. And today we have
Daisy.
Yes, this is a highly anticipated interview. So let's get into it. It's Debo and Shay from Two Faces, One Mic, and we're just going to jump right into it. Not too much talking because you already know who she is. So let's get it.
What's up, y'all? This episode is called Two Sides to Every Story. And let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Off back, man. I read somewhere that you were working at the Lighthouse for Children. So is it safe to say that you love children?
Yes, I do. I'm close to every child in my family. I got a relationship with all of them. Any child that comes into my presence, safe, taken care of. Never have I ever threatened a child or harmed a child. Yes, I do love children, and I loved my short time that I had working with children.
Speaking of children, you have a child yourself, right?
Yep. My daughter is 11 months. She'll be 1 next month.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. I like that. So what does motherhood mean to you?
Motherhood means to me more than anything protection.
I like that.
I was unsure if I would even have my baby, and the first thing that I said to God once I decided that I was gonna have my baby was, this is the prayer that I prayed. I said, God, I'm gonna do my best and you do the rest. This is becoming a mother is the most unselfish thing that I have ever done in my life.
Yeah.
It has matured me so much. I do not play about that little girl. I love her so much. She's like a better version of me.
I love that.
I like that too.
And I'm not gonna play about her. I'm gonna protect her until the end of the world, and I'm gonna go against the word about my baby.
Yes.
I like that.
And we're going to give props to that because as a young black woman, it is already talked about on motherhood, especially being black. And you do an amazing job at it. I see it all the time on social media. She's very in tune with her daughters. So big props to you always. But it's not easy.
Yeah.
And you work.
It's not easy.
This girl works.
It's not easy at all. And my transition into motherhood has not been easy at all.
You carry it with confidence.
And I carry it well. And one of the principles that I live by is to never look like what you're going through. And after this interview, y'all gonna hear what I'm going through. I never wanted to be looked at as a victim because I take pride in being strong. And there ain't a storm that I done went through that I ain't came on the other side.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I'm not.
Block that. Quickly, clock it. You gotta clock that.
I'm not who I'm being portrayed to be.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm hoping, I'm not trying to change nobody's perspective of me because anybody's perspective of me is not my reality. But I am gonna tell my side. Nobody ain't gonna silence me or write any chapters in my story.
I love it.
I like that.
Beat to your own drum.
What's one thing that you want your child to remember you for?
I want my daughter to remember me for being strong. A lot of times people say, black women, you don't gotta be strong all the time. That really is something that I take pride in. I love the fact that I'm a strong woman. I take pride in that. That's not a bad thing to me, and I want to be one. The reason why I decided to become a mother was because I'm going to be transparent on this podcast. I have a mother wound. You know, I didn't always have the relationship that I wanted to have with my mom due to her being a single mom of 4 kids, you know, with the stress that comes with trying to survive. So I didn't always get the mother that I wanted or I felt like I deserved. And I'm happy that I'm able to be that to my child and do things different and break generational curses. So motherhood to me means protecting your child
at all costs.
At all costs. I'll go to the ends of the earth for my child. That is my job to protect my child, and I don't play about that. I'll go against anybody.
Excuse me.
You brought your mother up. Not only has she been a mother to you and your siblings, but she's also been a mother to those that need her to be in the community. So just like knowing who your mother is and things of that nature, what's one thing that she's taught you over the years that just like sticks with you to this day?
My mama taught me how to love, and that's something that I had to learn to do. It would be times where I would see my mama giving to people, and I would ask her like, "Mom, why you giving to this person when it's times where we don't have that's money or that's food or that's resources that we could be saving for us?" And my mama always told me, "You give from your heart." You know what I'm saying? My mom was an example of you walk by faith and not by sight. You may not be able to see it, But if you know God, if you know and trust in God, He gonna take care of you and He gonna provide for you. God is the main provider, and I didn't understand that for a long time.
We never do when we're young.
You never understand it.
But like when we get older, it's like okay.
It becomes transparent in your mind.
Like back in the day.
Doing those same things.
When I tell you, I would get angry when I would see my mama giving money to people, or food to people, giving people right. I would be like, Mom, why are you doing that? Like nobody comes to our rescue, nobody comes to our defense. You know what I'm saying?
Helping hand for us.
When we need it, we're not gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? But my mama taught me, give from your heart. That's something that, and I always say, one day I'm a grown woman. Don't get me mistaken. But I'm also a growing woman, and I'm still learning as I go, and I'm still making mistakes.
That was a bar like
that's
that.
That's what I people always think, okay, you're growing at this age, but it's like I'm still growing into who I actually am. Exactly. I'm starting to get to know me as a person, and me as a mom, and me as a mom in America. Like there's so many different things. So I like that you embrace that. And you accept it. People don't. They put a veil on and they just smile every day, and it's like you're breaking inside. You don't even realize it.
I am. And
But you'll never know.
You won't ever know. You will never know what I'm going through. I don't want to be looked at as a victim to nobody. Use it against you. And I never wanted to come out and tell my story about all that I went through, with my transition into motherhood, because I just never wanted to be the poster child for being a single mom or being a baby mama.
Right.
My main goal becoming a mother was to take care of this little girl and be an example for her. That's why I didn't have my daughter thinking that I was gonna be a family with the person that I had a baby with. It wasn't about trying to keep a man. I went into this knowing it's a strong possibility that I may be a single mom.
And you understood.
And I understood that, and I was okay with that because it was not about that.
Right.
I'm healing, and it's crazy to say, I'm healing a childhood wound for me, loving my child. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
Real fast. Well, all that what you just said, it's kind of dealing with like the issue that we have a lot of times, like in the Black community. 2 words: mental health. So, what does mental health mean to you?
I saw that word being thrown around a lot in the hate that I was receiving, in the judgment and criticism, and being a Black woman, we never given the grace or empathy that other people receive.
Absolutely not.
And I saw a lot of women who said they was moms, judging me like, how could she? How could she say this to another mom? How could she do this to another mom? But nobody stopped to think, hold on, this woman just had a baby too. This woman just went through birth too. I went through hell trying to deliver my child. I had failed induction, and then I had an emergency C-section. My daughter was almost 10 pounds.
That's very traumatic.
Now, I'm going through, out of all the women and mothers that shared that post bashing me, nobody ever brought up postpartum depression. Nobody ever stopped. No, everybody talks about it, but with me, why was postpartum depression never brought up? And not only that, but those messages that were posted was over a span of 9 to 10 months. My daughter is 11 months. She'll be 1 next month. So it wasn't just one day I just snapped. It was periodically.
Over a period of time.
Over a period of time.
This happened, right.
You know what I'm saying? From the time that I had her to now.
People don't realize that, though. I was watching a documentary, and he's basically just explaining how when there's like a catch topic, no one's going to really post the rest of the conversation. It's just like what caught the attention at the time, because that's what's actually going to sell. So it made sense, because me, when I read it, I'm reading it, I'm like, maybe this happened like yesterday. Everything happened over the week, but this is like a whole year this has been going on.
Yes.
Why didn't you speak
Why wasn't
up,
it spoken about when it first happened?
Right.
So what are you trying to gain from this? What are you trying to prove and gain from this? And not only that, we still have to deal with each other. You're still with my child's father. She still has to be around you. He still has to deal with me. My daughter's not even 1 yet.
Yeah.
We got 17 more years of this to go. So what are you trying to prove?
And that could be another like fear, like what?
You know what I mean? Absolutely. And I still have to trust you around my child. You don't have to trust me around yours. So how do you think I feel?
I like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I commend you for even...
And my daughter, she's been going with her dad since she was, mind you, I have a infant baby. She can't speak. She can't communicate with me. I just have to trust that she's being treated well in the presence of somebody that I'm at odds with.
Yeah.
And I've never once denied access to my child.
See, those are the things that people don't talk about when, the post is made, or... I mean, it's my first time hearing it. I don't know about anybody else, but... Yeah.
Well, since we just, went into that direction, let's go ahead and stay in that direction a little bit. No need to really get into, graphic detail, but, who needs to hear an apology from you today?
The first person that I'm going to apologize to is my child, because I represent you. And those text messages is not a representation of who your mom is.
Yeah.
It's a misinterpretation.
Yeah, it's construed completely.
I want to apologize to my mother and all of my friends and my family that's defending me, because I want to take accountability for my actions.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mistake. The messages that I sent wasn't a mistake. And I stated that it was a bad decision. It's the difference from a mistake and a bad decision.
Right.
I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was trying to hurt this girl because I was hurting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm human.
Yeah.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you're human.
And I wanted her... I felt like she was using my child to hurt me, so I used her children to hurt her.
Okay. Was
it right? Absolutely not. I shouldn't have stooped below that level, and I take accountability for what I did and any consequences that come behind it. I can take accountability for that. But what I'm not going to do is let people demonize me, harass me, villainize me, and try to publicly
humiliate you.
And just embarrass me and degrade me like my sin is any greater than any other sin.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, did I say some harsh things and disgusting things that should never been said? Absolutely. But did I harm or threaten a child? Did I harm or threaten anybody? No. And when you got people sharing a post, but they turn around and would defend a murderer or a child molester, pedophile, what are you who do you really care about people and children for real?
Yeah.
Right.
Or are you just doing this for clicks and views and attention and wanting to be a part of some type of exposure into dogpile?
Yeah.
So
like
that's really what
so your biggest apologies to your child and your mom and your family and friends, just to see you in that element.
Right.
I understand.
Right.
Yeah. I understand.
And what I'm trying to get across to everybody is we all got skeletons in our closet.
Oh, of course.
We all got a side to us that we don't want anybody else to see.
Exactly.
And I'm not about to be the poster child for simply being a human and making a mistake.
Yeah.
Especially when nobody was physically harmed. You know what I'm saying? Words do have power. Words do have power, don't get me wrong. But there's no victim on either side.
If we're both taking accountability.
Yes, there's no victim on either side.
Yeah.
You love your child the way I do. I love my child the way I do. So I'm not gonna stand for anybody dogpiling on me, especially when I know the type of mom that I am and the type of protection that I provide for my child and how much I pour into my child. My motherhood should never be in question.
Facts.
I like that.
Facts.
So what did you learn from the situation as a whole?
As you, as Daisy. Not even as a mom, just as you.
I've been praying to God a lot. I'm deep into my faith. Like I said, I'm not a perfect person, and I pray to God a lot. And I know the woman that I want to be takes a process. And as much as I want to be in my winning season, I feel like I'm in my season for God to destroy anything in me that's not of Him. And I learned that the type of woman that I pray to be and the type of woman that I want to be, I got to go through a process.
Oh, yeah. You'll definitely have more attacks.
I literally pray for this situation. I pray for this situation.
For it
to come to a resolution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However it comes to a resolution. And I couldn't do it on my own, so I take accountability for that. I'm not straying from anything that I said. I got a mouth that'll make a grown man cry. I'm so serious. My mouth is ridiculous, and I'm not proud of that at all. But that is not that's not. You're not about to take.
To be that person.
Yeah.
You're not about to take one mishap. You're not about to take one mishap and run with the narrative that I'm this evil villain person.
Yeah.
I'm not about to let nobody do it, because people that are evil, you know, it's a pattern. There's no pattern. I snapped. I was my buttons
like
was pushed.
People who are evil have a pattern of being evil.
Yeah, like I said, I want people. If I've ever done you wrong,
let me know.
Come under this post and tell me what I did to you.
Yeah.
I'm evil and mean and this and that. What did you do to me? Nobody is asking. Nobody is asking what was done.
Yeah.
People are asking. There's just no answers. I've seen it. They were like, "What did she say for her to even go to this extent?"
And like, even me, I'm trying to address this in the most professional, serious way possible.
That's all you can do too.
And I'm not like I could have easily. I'm not about attention. I'm not about drama. I could have easily went on live and just screamed in my phone, foaming out the mouth. That's not.
But you know what's so crazy? That's what they want you to do.
That's what they want, but that's not my character. That's not my character. That's why I waited to address it, because people were hurt behind my words. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. But it's like I said, I have a right to tell my story, and if you feel like your perception of me changed, that's cool.
Right.
That's fine.
I'm not here to
I'm
make
not here
you like
to
me.
look
I'm
like
not
a hero,
anybody,
a villain or victim. I'm just telling y'all my side of the story and that I'm human.
Yeah. Accountability was extreme in this situation because, as y'all can see, she took accountability for each part of this situation. So hopefully when y'all look and y'all watch, you can take away from her. If you don't know her, you are knowing her now, and you can see that she took accountability for everything. It wasn't like she said, well, no, I did this because of this, or no, I said it, or no, I didn't say. Like, everything was on the table, very accountable. So I don't know what else people could want besides what she already given.
Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know. If y'all let me know, you know, when this video airs, how much jail time y'all want me to do. Let me know.
So real quick, man, God forbid, but if something like this ever was to pop up again in the future, God forbid, what would you change or do differently next time?
I believe that everything happened for a reason. Like I told y'all, I was praying for a solution to this situation. I couldn't do it on my own. Like, I couldn't take control of my emotions on my own. So it's good that this popped up. Moving forward, I don't plan on ever speaking to my child's father anytime soon. You know, I don't even, this how I'm feeling. And then we even have in our, you know, parenting schedule, we supposed to have a mediator. We're not even supposed to be talking to each other. We're supposed to have a mediator. He made a whole entire, you know, text me now phone number to, you know, contact me. You don't have to contact me for anything. My mom is our mediator. You know what I'm saying? So you want to antagonize me. And I want people to understand I'm a direct person when it comes to conflict. I'm direct, I'm in your face. We know all types of aggression is not direct. It's passive aggressiveness, it's microaggressions, stuff that's so hard to prove being done to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that because I was direct and in her face about it, she wasn't being passive aggressive or microaggressive towards me, him or her.
I like that. So before we close out, we always like to give like the guests on the show the little ending part to themselves. Is there anything else that you would like just to get out there, not for like the people, just for you to be released from it? Anything that's on your mind that needs to be said, like in any other manner. But like, is there anything that you would like to say, like closing out statements? Like, is there anything that you want to get off your chest? Not like in a bad way, but like in a positive way, anything like that. Like, is there anything you want to say to yourself, to the camera?
Yeah, I believe this situation is bigger than me. Honestly, I really do, because I know the type of person I am, and I know the type of woman that I'm trying to become, and I know that I'm destined to be. I just want to say, anybody that's ever been exposed, villainized, demonized in any way, you can take accountability and you can take the consequences that come with that. But you do not got to take dogpiling. Nobody has the right to demonize you, villainize you, or anything like that. Like how I'm being villainized.
If so, put everything on the table.
Put everything on the table. I want somebody that ain't never did nothing wrong to villainize me. When somebody who ain't never did nothing wrong, that's people that I want to villainize me. But if you ain't never says anything out of anger, anything when your emotions are high, please find you something to do.
Yeah.
Please find you something to do.
Yeah. You know, people like poison. No, people gravitate towards drama. People gravitate towards negativity. It's sad to say, but it is the truth. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's just the world we live in. So of course, you being you with the statue you already have, when something like that popped up, everybody had their hands in it.
And then people not used to seeing Daisy in that
that aspect.
So when Daisy came to that situation,
of course it was going to be hot topic.
It was going to be the hot because like, what Daisy?
You know what I mean? Daisy. This is just definitely AI generated. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is crazy.
Motherhood will bring that dog out of you for sure.
Because like the way like that post like blew up.
Over minutes.
Like over minutes, over midnight, over anything. Mm-hmm. Like the way it blew up, like it's like we ain't never seen Daisy act like that before.
Yeah. It's ain't me.
Let's go ahead and blow it up. Mm-hmm. Because this new to us. Mm-hmm. Like we used to seeing like the hood blow up. Mm-hmm. But this outside the hood. Mm-hmm. Let's blow it up. Yeah. And it blew up into something crazy. Yeah. Like I seen it had you made like Nosy Neighbors.
That's insane.
I'm like, bro, what?
That's insane.
What is that? What did my personal issue with her have to do with a nosy neighbor?
They nosy.
Like you coming for my character now, and
they nosy.
I just feel like that's not right. But also, if we can spin it back, I want to go into how this whole situation even, transpired. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How the even got brought to
because the people do want to know that side of the story because the people only got what she posted. Mm-hmm. So everybody is dying to know what led that conversation to take that direction from what she posted.
Okay, and if I sent you screenshots of our first interaction of us talking, and as y'all see, it was respectful. I don't know if y'all could post that, put a screenshot in there of it. But our first interaction was positive. I talked to this girl like December or January of last year. And I didn't get disrespectful with her until April 23rd of 2025. And that was the day that CPS was falsely called on me. So I'm snapping. Mind you, I am 7 weeks postpartum from a emergency C-section.
Yeah.
I asked my child's father, can you go half with me on a nanny? Because I was about to go back to work. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I had already got hired. When I was 5 weeks postpartum, I went to an interview. When I was 6 weeks, I got hired. The job was starting like that following week. So I'm 8 weeks postpartum off a C-section when the recovery time is 12 weeks. I'm not caring about none of that. I'm trying to get back to work and provide for my child. Right. So, mind you, this man makes $80,000 a year. I have his tax returns to prove it. You are grossing $80,000 a year. I'm not asking you to pay the full thing. I'm asking you to pay half for a nanny. You know what I'm saying? This man told me, mind you, she said she had a miscarriage, right? So she's already pregnant. This man told me, no, I'm putting money aside for my new baby. Oh. Alrighty. You think I'm not about to snap? You putting money aside for your new baby, and God just blessed you with this baby. So you're not doing right by the baby you got because you got some type of hate or disdain for me. But I'm supposed to be cool with that. Now, my child was gonna have child care for me to go to work either way. I have a strong support system. I got a strong. When I tell you,
just the initial of let me ask.
When I tell you, I got a strong support system, but my support system it don't relieve you of any duties or responsibilities as a father.
I like.
I'm gonna ask
that's
you. I come to my daughter's dad for everything. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. That's your child. So I'm 7 weeks postpartum. I'm going through a lot with my family at this time. I'm actually into it with my family. You know. CPS come knocking on my door. I snap. So now we got a call that you threw your baby. Mind you, I had a interaction with my child's father. I'm mad. Like I'm trying to go back to work.
Yeah.
I'm trying to provide for my child.
Right.
I'm trying to do right by my child. He told me what he told me. I said some words to him. He said some words to me. I handed him over my daughter. And he said that I threw my daughter at him. Mind you, my daughter was asleep, and when I put her in his arms, she never woke up. If I'm gonna throw a baby, you don't think she's gonna wake up, cry, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But don't play with my child like that, because where I was at in life, like my child could have been taken. You know what I'm saying? She had an asshole CPS worker came. My child very well could have been taken, just because I was in a transition period in my life.
And they use that.
They will use that, but I'm thankful that it was a nice woman that had came out and checked on me.
So what you and the young woman just had the interaction with, this has been like
months
of like build up towards what conspired like 48 to 72 hours ago. Okay, so people didn't know that.
Yeah, so mind you, I'm human. I'm building up resentment. I'm building up anger. Like, this is anger.
Because what's conspiring month after month?
I'm angry
for something every time, every month. Yeah,
I'm angry for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter don't deserve this. Just like, you know, her child passed on, my child could have very well passed on as well. You know, my child's father, he's been clinically diagnosed as sterile. You know, he's been told that he would never have kids. Okay. So this is how you treating a child that God blessed you with. I'm not gonna play about my daughter. Yeah. I had a healthy pregnancy all the way through. I mean, I had a hard pregnancy, but my daughter, she was healthy all the way through. She is meant to be here. Right. Ain't nobody finna play with me about her.
Yeah. So, something about, because it was supposed to like 72 hours ago, I think. So basically, like what conspired on that day?
Was it
wasn't conspired? Didn't just come out the blue out of nowhere.
It didn't just happen overnight. This has been months. It's been a year. It's been a lot of time.
So I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what transpired to make her post the messages. Okay. I posted in the 574 Nosy Neighbor group if anybody had any recommendations on a child support lawyer, because we had already went to child support court previously. Mind you, me and my child's father, we have each other blocked on social media. I don't have her blocked on social media. I didn't even know she had a social media until one day I saw her in my views. Mind you, somebody bullying and harassing you, but you constantly come into their page to check out what they got going on. So I post.
That's crazy.
So she went back and showed that to my daughter's dad. Just stirring the pot, stirring up mess. Which the reason why I posted that was because my income changed, his income changed, and our parenting schedules changed. So anytime that happened, you have to update your parenting time, parenting schedule. Yeah. So I'm really not even trying to be messy. I'm just trying to make sure that the support of my child
everything is in alignment. I'm making sure everything's aligned together.
So I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to make sure everything that my child is owed, she's given. I don't ask my child's father to do anything more than what he already do. Right. So Sunday morning, I text him. We just had a big storm, negative, below freezing temperatures. Yeah. I text him at 8:00 in the morning, like, hey, can you make sure my daughter is bundled up? Our daughter is bundled up, you know, make sure, because sometimes he forget, you know, a child, you know what I'm saying? A child not supposed to go be in a car seat with a coat on. Sometimes he just bring her out with a blanket, and sometimes he forget her coat. So I'm like, make sure she got her hat on, you know, her coat, scarf, and if you got any boots there, put some boots on her instead of just her socks. Yeah. He texts me back with an attitude like, I'm gonna drop her off how I picked her up. You gonna drop who child off how you could drop me below freezing weather? So my daughter is just like a soft spot for me. Like she really is like.
That's how it should be. And she's your first.
She's my first, and not only that, she's my only. I got my tubes tied. I got my tubes tied. This is my first and my only.
Not playing about
I'm not playing about my baby. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't have kids yet, but the love for your child, it goes beyond anything you can experience. It's animalistic. It's animalistic. That's the type of love that I can't even explain. Don't play with nobody. Don't play with my kid, because all respect that I have for you goes out the window. Don't tell me. Don't try to tell me that I need to limit the disrespect that I have for you when you play with me about my baby. So that's what transpired. I'm like, what's the attitude for? You know, and then it went from there. He was like, oh, why you going around on Facebook acting like you got a case when you don't? I'm like, oh, you have me blocked on social media, so how are you seeing this? I'm like, oh, so your girlfriend sent you that. Whole time I didn't post that to be malicious. I posted that actually looking for, you know, recommendations. I ain't never been through nothing like this before. Yeah.
And that's the type of world we live in. You go to social media to see, hey, who knows so-and-so for such and such a situation.
Because 9 times out of 10, your peers or people around you done been through
That's something that we all do.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. So I text her and, like, I said, you know, stop being, what does that have to do with you? Yeah. What me and my daughter's dad doing for our child, or how we take care of our child, has to do with you? How is that affecting you? I said, stay off my page and stop going back and trying to stir a pot. And I sent her a screenshots of her viewing my page, and I said, stop coming to my page. What are you trying to look at? Are you trying to compete with me?
Yeah.
What's your purpose of coming to somebody's page that you claim is bullying you and harassing you? I don't be on your page. She's like, your page is public. If you don't like it, make it private. So, I was petty. I was petty, and I put her as my cover photo. I put her as my cover photo, being petty, and that's when she posted the messages. And that's when everything
Something that simple, a conversation between me and my child's father blew up into that. That's crazy. I'm thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking like the worst. As a viewer and a reader, I'm like, I didn't think it was something that could have been talked about.
I'm thinking you done
over the
pulled
phone.
up over there.
Absolutely not. We have.
And she wants the world to see what you done called.
What kind of person you really are.
Listen.
So the whole time, you telling me that you only put her as your cover photo?
Yes.
5 minutes later, your screenshots.
Maybe a couple hours later.
So
but
now you just sitting over there just thinking about what you're gonna.
You know what's crazy? I've only seen this girl in person one time. I've never had any physical interactions with her. I have never had any physical interactions with her. I don't go. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy off the wall where she feared for her life or anything like that. For her to try to paint me out to be this monster.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing that would take me away from my daughter. That's what caused it.
Well,
that was heavy.
Y'all got it.
That was heavy, y'all. That was
got it here first,
a lot. That was a lot. But I am very grateful for Daisy today to be on our podcast, to give us her side of the story. That's the only side we're gonna lead. It's been great.
Yeah, because
it's been great.
Because we already had one story,
right?
And then for
everybody was waiting for you.
Yeah,
your answer, like what's actually tea, which is so sad to say because it's your business, that's your life. You shouldn't even have to explain your life, or your reasoning for anything to anybody. But yeah, it's been great to have you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing. As a person, as a mother, it shows through your social media how active you are in your child's life. I wouldn't change nothing that I've already been doing because you're doing it. And people can't say that.
And before we close it out, you already said something key in the beginning, man. You already, in your mind, you already got it to where what everybody else is saying about you, that we know that's not you. You know that's not you. And you I'm going to carry on by being a great mother. Period. So I like that you already in that mindset. You're not sitting around letting that get to you, nothing like that.
Or giving it reaction at all.
Or giving a reaction at all. So I like the fact that you going about your day, but you keeping it positive. You keeping God in it, and most of all, you surrounded by your family. Because as soon as we walked in, family.
Of course.
So yeah, but other than that, man, thank you for letting us do this interview with you, man. The people needed to hear your voice because the narrative out there was painted black and you just painted it pink.
For real.
Because and it needs to be pink instead of black because who wants to live with a blackout? I'd rather have the colors beautiful and bright any day. So thank you for letting us pull up and do this interview with you, man. And like always, y'all protect your mental health at all costs. Love one another, cherish each other, love yourself. And put God before everything, y'all.
Yeah, and let me just say, when you know who you are, can't nobody tell you who you're not.
Period.
Like people say, I'm a very quiet to myself type of person.
Yeah.
And I don't go messing with nobody. I don't go starting drama. I don't like too much attention on me. But like I said, I'm not about to let nobody write no chapters in my story.
Yeah.
And after this interview come out, you still feel the way you feel about me. You just
tough luck.
Yeah,
you just never liked me anyway. You just never liked me anyway.
You already didn't want to like me.
You needed
that.
You needed that push. So,
and I'm glad it pushed you.
Yeah.
On to the next. Bye.
You needed that. You can keep it.
Sit on it. Sleep on it. Smoke it. Drink it.
And then we at the beginning of the year. It's a new year. In 11 months,
I don't even know you exist anymore.
Man,
yeah, next week y'all already going to stuff. Y'all already
exactly. But y'all here.
Talking about
Yo, man. And until next time, man.
Bye.